Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my 5 recommended weight gain must-haves that I believe if you invest your time and money in, then 100% guaranteed you will see results when it comes to building muscle to eventually gain weight. So if you're someone who's desperate to gain weight and who's ready to invest their time and money, then this video is going to be a game changer for you guys. Let's dive straight into it. First thing that you must have is access to dumbbells. Now, whether you join a gym to get that or you invest in some dumbbells to train at home. Now, a lot of you guys asked me to post some body weight exercises on my YouTube channel. So my response to you guys is firstly, watch this weight gain beginner's guide on how to start with body weight exercises and how to progress over the weeks. But also would like to mention the reason why I only put out exercises using dumbbells or some sort of machines is because muscle building requires for us to create that tension on the muscles, for us to damage the muscles first to eventually then grow and get thicker. And that is exactly why I highly recommend to invest in some dumbbells if you are really serious about gaining those muscles and getting thick over time. Now, the kind of dumbbells I recommend is the plate set. I will put up a picture on the screen as well as a link to the ones that I recommend in the description box below. So definitely check those out. The reason why I recommend this kind of weight set is because it gives you the flexibility to add the plates on to increase or remove the plates to decrease the weight depending on what exercises you're doing and what the needs are. However, that being said, there is nothing wrong about just investing in some individual dumbbells because I can understand buying a set like this can be a little too heavy on the pocket. So it's okay to just invest in fixed dumbbells such as 2 kgs or 3 kgs and start with that. And once that 3 kg weight starts feeling light, that is when you can invest in 4 kgs, 5 kgs and so on. Basically, the end of the day, you want to keep on challenging those muscles and keep on progressing day by day, week by week and fortnight by fortnight. Also, if you're a beginner, then don't worry about getting into resistance bands and loop bands and things like that. Just focus on investing in some dumbbells and get started there. Don't make your process complex. Just stick to the basics and do that. But for those guys who are past this beginner stage and have been training for 3 to 4 months now, you guys can surely invest in resistance bands or loop bands to challenge those muscle fibers slightly more in your sessions. Now, the second point is, of course, whey protein. Now, as you would know, that this channel is all about gaining healthy weight by building muscle. And the major thing that our muscle requires is protein, and that is exactly why I highly recommend you guys to invest in a whey protein. I will leave some links in the description box below for the ones that I recommend, so you can check those out. Now, I know a lot of you guys cannot afford whey protein at this stage since they are definitely a bit on the expensive side, which is totally fine. But what that means is now it's all about you educating yourself on what are the protein sources that are available to you, which are in budget and easily accessible to you guys. I have shared a video in the past where I have talked about a lot of different protein food sources, so definitely check that one out for some ideas. But one thing I would like you guys to know here is that whey protein is recommended because it is a fast digesting protein, which means when your muscles require protein the most, which is after your workout, if you take whey protein, then it digests quickly and supplies protein to your muscle quickly. Now, if you're someone who's completely relying on food sources for their protein, then make sure firstly to look for protein sources which are complete protein, meaning they will provide you with all 9 amino acids. Or else, if some of the protein sources are lacking in 1 or 2 amino acid, then make sure you pair it with another ingredient that can then supply the missing amino acid in the first one to make the whole meal or the snack a complete protein snack or meal. So these are the things that, of course, it will come with time, it will come with practice, it will come with an open mind to keep learning. Now, the third must-have is a tracking app as well as a weighing scale. They go hand in hand. Now, I've shared this multiple times before as well on my channel that we often think that we eat a lot, but when it comes time to tracking your calories, we often realize that we are not eating enough first. And second, even if we are taking enough calories, then probably we're eating too much of carbs and fats and lacking in protein. So a tracking app comes in handy to ensure that you're getting enough macronutrients every single day as well as completing your calories every single day. So I would highly recommend using apps like MyFitnessPal, which is completely free, to track your calories this way. Now, again, when it comes to tracking your calories, it is important that you can weigh your food, and that is exactly why you need a weighing scale. So I would highly recommend investing in one so that you can properly count your calories and you can ensure that you are intaking good amount of protein, carbs and fats every single day so that you can see fast growth, good results over a period of time. Fourth must have is a tracking diary for your workouts. Now, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but what a tracking diary is, that I would like you to write down every single day what kind of workout are you doing and how many reps, sets are you doing, and how much weight are you lifting. Now, why this is important is because, as I always talk about, that muscle building requires progressive overloading, which means it's highly important to keep a track of your workouts as well. As you know, I highly believe in that it's 50% nutrition and 50% workout. So if you are slacking in your workouts, if you're slacking in progressing over time, then no matter how many calories you're eating and no matter your macros are on point, you will not see results. So get a diary and start writing everything that you do in every single workout. This way you can keep track on what you did last week so that you can challenge yourself the week after. Instead of just lifting the same weights, you will try and lift a little heavier, because we often forget what weights did we lift the last session, how many sets and reps did we do. So if you have everything written down, it's just easy for you to take a glance at it and then make sure you challenge it week by week and go from there. So it's very important when it comes to progressive overloading that you keep track of your workouts, as that will only help you in your process and will definitely help you produce your results a lot faster as compared to not tracking anything and just going all loose about it. Now, all of these must-haves are a fail if you did not do what I'm going to talk about right now. Now, the fifth must-have is to form a routine. If you did not have a routine, that means you will clearly lose your consistency. Now, whether you invest in dumbbells and whey protein and tracking your calories and tracking your workouts and things like that, but if you're not being consistent in the process, then you will not see results. So it's very important to form a routine. Whether you do morning shifts or night shifts, or you have a child to look after, or you have exams to prepare for, whatever that is, we all have something or the other going on, and that is the reason why you should form a routine as per your schedule. You should pre-plan everything so that you can stay at least 80% consistent in the process, if not more, which is how you will eventually see progress and eventually see results. So it's highly important that you form a routine so that you can stay consistent, you can stay motivated, and you can actually produce results for yourself, which will again add on to being consistent and add on to your motivation. Remember, this is a lifestyle. It's not just a few weeks process. So bringing that lifestyle change by forming a routine and then actually following the routine is definitely going to help you out with everything. Alright, you guys, so those were my 5 recommended weight gain must-haves that I promise if you invest your time and money in these, you will 100% see results. Take my word for it. I usually don't use this word guaranteed, but I'm actually using it this time because I know that these are the things that helped me in my weight gain journey, and I know that exact same thing will work for you. So please don't be hesitant in investing your time and money in these things, as you are doing this for your own health, for your own self-care, which is always a priority. So hopefully I gave you some homework to do. So make sure you start preparing and make sure you start getting your hands onto the things that you don't have and get started in your journey and to improve your journey if you've already started, because that is the way to go. There is always room for progress and there is always room to learn. Great. So I'm going to leave you guys on this fantastic note, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, please stay home and be safe. Bye guys.